morning this. I nearly said this September. Am I getting ahead of myself?
You're getting ahead of your time. Why are you so...
I don't even mind it being September. Because I've made rent.
It can be whatever day it wants to be in September.
It can be first, it can be second, third, fourth, bora si fifth.
Hata 15th. Bora tu usikujue utolewe sijui nini na nini wapi.
My brother Uncle Lukaka, also called AKA Lucas Realtime Onyango, told me that I should buy my own land and build my own because I pay rent too early.
Wacha
kusumbuana na ati maneno ya ati ya matena.
Unajua kuna wale wenye wanasema ati utamu ya kukua tenant ni hiyo kusumbuana na landlord. Ati lazima ulipe 4 days late. Vitu kama hizo. Akupigie tu at least mjuane.
Why though? Like landlords are people as well, and they have
bills. They have bills to pay as well.
You know what I mean? Yeah. When I become a landlord, nitakuwa namolea watu roof, natoa milango, badilisha kila kitu na kutia structure.
Natoa mpaka fence.
Which is structure.
Dear people,
good morning, people. Good morning, people. This is how we're coming into this week. Very happy, and very contented. Energies. How was your weekend? How did you enjoy your weekend? This is myself and herself first. Ladies first.
AfroFabb.
And then the others. Night Atieno. Welcome to our show today.
Oh man!
Thank you for those who have already joined us.
Happiness.
Thank you. Please share.
Happiness.
Start those watch parties.
Yes.
Today tuko na vitu murwa.
Nice.
We have topics on top of topics.
See, I have my tea ready. I will sip.
You just sip your tea.
Yes, please. Hey, sisi wapenzi wa chai lazima tuje na kama tumejiami.
Sisi wapenzi wa maji. Sisi kama sports people.
Ndio, kama sports people. Sorry basi. Alafu sisi ni wale wasi.
Sawa. I'm not
how was your weekend, people? How was your weekend? Night Atieno. How was your weekend?
Chill.
Inaitwa simply put. Mi yangu nili revenge. Ushaiona kujipatia pole. I swear, nilirelax, like nilishuka. I alighted. Kuna msee nilisikia mahali akisema I allowed. Musirudie. But yeah, my weekend was nice. It was chill, it was relaxed. Haikuwa na makasiriko, haikuwa na pressure. Nilijiambia mwili pole, kaa tu hapa na mimi. Relax.
Mimi nilikula waru mingi mpaka sasa niko na food baby. Yani nimenona na 2 days.
Kwa hiyo tukambebisha.
Jenny, next weekend. Si tumeshaambiwa tunaweza fika 100 people instead of 15. Wase, bash ni kwangu. Na niko home alone.
Kwani nini? Oh, man. Lakini on that note, acha tukaribishe wageni tuambie karibuni sana. Welcome to that show, and thank you for being part of this show. Thank you for being part of the Galactic Productions Kenya family. We love you like this much. On a Monday morning. Leo tuko na love nani?
Kwa hiyo story ndo kwa sababu tumeingia na I'm going because I love
sababu tuna love.
Is love and marriage still relevant in this 2020? Let us dive straight into the topic.
Straight into the deep end. That's the deep end.
Is it still relevant? What do you guys think?
Basically, let us know in the comment section what you think about that question.
What do you think, AfroFabb?
Maybe kama AfroFabb. I believe that love still exists.
I didn't ask love. Love is there. Love is always there. Marriage.
Hapa kwa marriage.
Love and marriage are two very different things.
Hapo kidogo kwa marriage imekuwa tricky because nowadays nimeona inakaa ni kama marriage ni kama contract.
But marriage has always been a contract.
Sasa hii watu wana actualize. Ile time unajua ilikuwa contract chini ya maji.
How do you
chini ya maji? Sahi it's like you get into it, and of course kuna kale kababli stage ka honeymoon stage. Kidogo shortly love kidogo is like kidogo inakuwa ni dislike, inakuwa nashukia hapa beste. like watu hawajiskumisi kama mama zetu unajua ni ati is thin is okay is thick sisi ndani is nini
vumilia
unakufa na jamaa wako unakufa na mdemo wako unajua ati maybe mara anaingia na makelele anaanza kula kwa gate unajua maze.
But again, I ask, is marriage still relevant in 2020? By relevant, I mean, in maybe 40 years ago, people got married because maybe, this is my humble opinion.
Humble opinion, yes.
The women needed the men economically. Mm-hmm. The men needed the women to raise children and run their homes. True. Things that they themselves were not taught to do. In 2020, our kids, men, boys, and girls have the same skills. Boys can wash the house, girls can wash the house, boys can cook, girls can cook. You know what I mean? Boys can make money, girls can make money. Yeah? So when they get to marrying, why are people still getting married? And why do we have almost a 50% worldwide rate of divorce? If it's still relevant. Why are we still getting married if half of us are giving up on this institution?
Again, contract. Because maybe
would you get married?
To the right person, yes. To the right person, yes. People marry for different reasons. People marry for different reasons. There are those who just want companionship.
Not people, you. AfroFabb.
Mimi, yes.
Why would you get married?
One, for love. For companionship and the end. Because it's all zingine. I mean, I have children already, so
companionship.
Do you?
Now cohabiting. Because the thing is, the way I see it, again, and I keep saying this, we live in a very transient society. You know, people are constantly moving. Life is moving fast. You know? And a lot of times people, when they find themselves in toxic relationships, they leave. You know, you see people who've been together 10 years and then they marry and then they break up. It's almost like people are getting married to nimekungoja sana. You know, I've been with you 7 years. I've been with you 10 years. When are you guys getting married? It's almost like your friends and family are asking, are you ever going to marry? Is that why we're marrying in 2020? For society? Or are we marrying because we still believe in that institution of marriage? That thing of, for better or for worse. Kaende, I'm your ride or die.
Nowadays, ikikuwa was mtu anatafutanga mlango inakuwa ni it's my cue. I don't know why, because that's how I'm seeing it nowadays. I'm like, most people are like, you get into marriage, even if it's just 1 year down the line, like
people are tired of putting up with bullshit.
This is
that is my take on this thing. Because people are tired of putting up with BS.
And you see, that's the problem of fine. You meet someone and you move in together. So, like you said, 6 years, 7 years, you're living together. So, munazoeana, you get used to each other. And then, of course, pressures of societies. When are you people getting married? Oh, nini. Then you do it, then you're like, shit, I've been living with this person just because. So you're like, hapana, nashukia hapa. Kidogo shortly, 2 months later, you meet someone there, and now you actually get married to this person because you're like, you love this person, kuna vitu in common, like, puzzle pieces are fitting. There's no pressure of, because maybe you'd find that maybe you met uko zamani kuna, I don't even know. No.
For me, the way I see marriage, as you said, it's a contract. And in 2020, for example, if you've been with someone 10 years, you probably have common, what's it called, property. And if it's in both your names, and you can prove that you've contributed to it, and also in Kenya there are laws that ukishinamtu for a certain amount of time, they are a common law partner. You see what I mean? So there are laws there already to protect us while we cohabit, even when we have common property. So I ask again, people, Kenyans on Twitter, and Kenyans on Facebook, and Kenyans hapo kwa mtandaoni, why are we still getting married if the rate of divorce is heading
rising
50%?
every day.
You know what I mean? I personally love love being married. I've been married twice. I'm looking forward to the third one. Maybe even a fourth one like Liza Minnelli. I don't know which one she's on.
Yeah.
She's my hero. Come on, mbaya. Ukitoka shuka. Iko nini?
Because unajua most people think marriage ni wedding day. Hiyo ndio shida. Unaona hiyo ndio shida kwa sababu watu wanafikiria because wedding yetu ilikuwa poa, marriage yetu ni poa.
Ni kama when you are having unprotected sex. Una ati why should you eat sweets with the wrapper? Maze nakwambia kazi enjoy hiyo lungula. Kazi ni mtoto azaliwe.
Aftermath nani? Diapers are not cheap.
Formula picha mfanye baby shower. Mtoto azaliwe.
Wacha mkwe detached na huyo mtoto akwe akona mdomo yake na uko na mdomo yako kwa kando nani.
Alafu kitu ywadangane. Ati huyo wa kwanza haikutosha. Ati you guy, ati you know maybe we're having problems because maybe we need another baby. A guy goes, ati this chick she leaves the house too much. His buddies go, ati just give her another kid.
Ungetu ball tu hapa umweke chini. Mkate miguu. Kata miguu brother. Kata kabisa. Kata.
My friend,
Garama. Diapers are not cheap. Formula is not cheap. I'm just saying.
Exit this, whether marriage is relevant or not.
And please let us know what you think on the comment section about marriage.
And not just whether is it relevant or not.
Yeah.
Why would you get married in this day and age when the rate of divorce is approaching 50%? Why do people still have faith in the institution? Namely, Atieno na wenzangu.
Ukipenda unapenda. Like I like to say life is for the living.
100%.
So ukipenda leo na mdecide mna wed kesho. Kwa sababu mmedecide na si ati leo alafu kesho. Because probably you've met this person and you're like
to move in 1 week after. So endelea.
Hopeless romantic. Yeah. So because you can imagine when you fall in love with a person, you just fall in love with a person because kuna kitu imekuvutia kwake. Ukitaka marry next week.
Muishi hiyo kitu inaitwa pheromones. Honeymoon period never ends.
It never ends. Anyway, kisha unashuka unaenda.
Sidi uturoge kidogo. While our next topic is going to be working parents and the effect on the family. Again, leading on to this issue of is marriage still relevant? Alafu watoto wakizaliwa tunaenda wapi na hao. Tafadhali, stay tuned, share. Ita wenzako.
Invite. Bas. Those couples.
Karibuni.
Those couples to tell us why.
Magudi njoo baby nikupe matamtamu tulee watoto pamoja nawe. Didere ile memwaje?
Ukishaniambia hivyo nani?
Yaani njoo sorry karibu niseme amesema njoo nilikuwa njoo nikutulize njoo nikufuluze.
Oswayo is hard. Kusikiza ni tamu. Kuimba.
You guys Karibu sana. Thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome to that show. Today is Relationship Mondays.
With her,
AfroFabb.
And me, myself and I, Atieno.
Yeah, feeling kind of lovey-dovey like this.
Leo
ameamua tu.
Ni matam.
Na vile tuko hapa tunauliza maswali ngumu.
Tulee pamoja nawe.
Tutalea watoto.
Leo maswali ndio ziko hapa. Nimeona Anthony Masheti ameingia hapa.
Inside.
Karibisha watu.
Okay. Mimi wacha tu niwaambie tu kwanza.
Say hi
today.
Smile and wave.
Leo ni siku ya lavidavi. Leo mnaweza slide kwa DM tuambie
nice. Aya, so again, we're just asking, is marriage still relevant in 2020?
Yeah.
But diving straight into the next topic, which is working parents and the effect it has on our community and our children. You know, again, like it started with our parents because their parents, most of their moms were home, like our grandparents. Most of them, the moms were home. The dads, wengine walikuwa wanaenda kutafuta, wengine they lived off the land still. You know, so it was a very like community-based kulea watoto. Right now, we've got parents who both mom and dad are probably working. You know, or dad has a gay, not Sharon rudi nyuma rudi. Baba ako na ofisi, mama yuko ofisi. Ama one is a business person, the other either way, both parents
are always away working, you know? Somewhere.
So someone else is raising the children, you know. What effect does this have on our children? as this generation, Generation Y, na Z, na the next one.
after the millennium.
You know what I mean?
Hata sijui hata tuwasai wanaitwa nini? Millennials. Hata sijui wanaitwa nini.
Sasa watoto, I mean, my kid is nearly like of age. So like, and if I had a kid when I should have had one at 20, he or she would be 22 now. Yeah? I am 42 years old. Just FYI.
Nicole,
I'm not afraid to say. Anyway, so basically, Matt Benton, please stay off my DM.
Yeah, tafadhali. If you know what's best for you.
So basically, what we're asking is, what effect is it having on our children? Are we raising a generation that is being raised on gadgets? Are we raising a generation that is being left with other people who are putting them in front of screens? And especially this corona period, where we find that, I mean, it's like kids are annoying. I keep saying this. If you haven't got kids yet, please rethink your decisions.
Like make a list, pros and cons.
Like. They're expensive. They eat a lot. They're demanding.
Their timings are weird.
So
yes,
until they're teenagers, and then they're just annoying and they don't give hugs.
Huyo ni mama wa teenager, one teenager that is giving her questions.
I'm calling my child out. Anyway, so basically, is also being away from the home. Is it creating maybe an environment where it's toxic, where relationships between parents and children are not being nurtured? So our children are probably growing up thinking, why do I want to be a parent? If all I have to do is work, and if I want to work and I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor, do I really want to get married? Do I really want kids? Is the next generation looking at this and thinking, what's the point of being married?
Well, what's the point of being married? I can make my own money.
Exactly.
And if I want, I could go adopt a child.
Exactly.
Or, adopt a child, get someone to raise the child. Like, you just want somebody to carry your lineage.
Is our absence from the home?
It's a problem.
Is it creating a generation that is thinking, I don't know if I want, because when you're home, what are you doing when you're home? Are you actually spending time? Are we as parents, I'm not going to say you, I'm saying are we, this generation of parents, are we spending enough time with our kids? And are we then creating a template where they want to be that kind of parent? Is that what we're creating? Are we creating a template where they don't want to get married, they don't want children because of what they're seeing in the home?
I think most of the crowd is getting more and more pulled towards the side of I can have all this by myself, so I don't need that other person to come crowd my space. Because like look at us now. We're here working. The kids are uko at home doing whatever they're doing. And you can imagine later after this there'll be something else to be done. By the time you're coming home, you're tired. And probably you still have deadlines and all that stuff to catch up on. So you're still busy on your gadget. And you can imagine your child comes to you, oh mom, I need ABCD. Then you're like, wait, give me a minute. Trust. That minute goes on and on and on. Before you know it, it's a week gone. And you, like you said, like later on when they're much older, you're like, this child doesn't talk to me. This child doesn't hang out with me. This child doesn't ask for things from me anymore. Because they've already created a system for themselves. They're like, I'm self-sufficient. Like, I'll go and ask mom and then probably she'll tell me to wait. So let me sort myself out. And we become detached. And unfortunately, most of the times we find out a lot later. We'd find out, so the time it hits you, you try and sit down with this child, they're like, what do you want? What's the like, shit, are you dying? Is there something wrong with you? And you're like, we should try and readjust that kidogo. Like at least for the better of the next generation, because fine, we are everyone is independent. Now we have the independent women, we have the independent men. Everyone is like, because I mean, your system tunatolewa shule. Tuko kwa class, there's 50-50, there's girls, there's boys. So you come out of there, you go to the next stage. And you come out here, the work field, ni nyinyi bado. So unapata, oh, you're an engineer. I'm an engineer as well. So squeezy hakuna, like in the past, engineers were men.
But the only difference is, which is very shameful, that still the gender pay gap, however, it's being addressed, and we are happy that it's being addressed. And it's about time it got addressed, because there's no way that I'm doing the same job as a man and I'm being paid less than him for the same job. You know? So, I say, we are coming, you know? We're coming. And so it should be. You know what I mean? Anyway, that is digressing. I digress. Yeah? But again, I think also there's a balance. You know, we have to have a balance where, yes, we want to spend time with our children, we want to engage our children, but there's also that balance which a lot of parents, including myself, struggle with. How much is too much? You know what I mean? Yeah? How much do I engage this child? Kids have to be let to get bored. That's where your creativity comes from. I can't constantly
keep showing
I'm not your playmate.
To do. That's the word. That is the word. That is the word. Because if I don't leave you, in your own space, you wouldn't think. Because you'd be like, Mommy, I want to switch on the light.
Yeah, let me switch it on for you. You know. So I mean, it's always having that sort of like how do you put it, balance. But I think, according to what I read almost every day, it's like that balance is being lost. And is it slowly, that like exactly
it's being chipped off?
That's it. Is it time that we addressed it so that we have a little bit more of a balance? Yes, we are busy parents. Yes, we have more demands on our time and on our money.
And life is expensive, so you can't not work.
But is life expensive though? Is basic life expensive?
It's heading. You see, it's affordable, but I think we just need more.
Is it that exactly? Is it that we want more than what we need? Is it that we're constantly consuming more? Is it that I want 3 iPads in my household?
For what?
For my 3 children, plus my iPad, plus my partner's iPad.
So those are 5.
You
One
know,
household,
exactly. Is it that we want too much? Is it that we constantly trying to strive for what we don't need, but what we want? And that is why we have less and less time for each other. You know, you're there, you've come home from work, your partner is sat over there on their phone or on their tablet, you're sat over here, the kids are sat over there, everyone is like this.
And the TV is on.
And so nobody is really talking.
There's no conversation, like one-on-one conversation.
Maybe, I mean, it doesn't have to be the whole time, but even an hour a day. Let's just say when we're sitting at the dinner table.
At meal times, like try and find out, how is your day? How are you doing?
That's it.
How's work?
Talk to each other. You know? Not.
And nowadays like, and then you're in the bedroom and then you're like, call, I need to go and get Nini.
Yes. Yeah. Text.
Mom needs
go. I'm like, Kiran, make me a cup of tea.
Exactly.
That is so me. I'm not even joking. I confess, that is so me.
And you see,
I'm like, to my son, I'm like, what are we eating today?
Exactly. And you guys are in the same house. You're just like, you're in that.
Well, it's either that or I shout, and he doesn't like me shouting, so I might as well text him.
Shout, because that will force him to get out of it. It will force you to get out of your comfort zone. Alafu na yeye pia atoke, itakuwa ni
alafu pia we live in a technological age. We cannot run away.
Talk to your partner, talk to your children. Whatever. Just make time to talk to the other person.
I have to talk to humans.
You have to, because eventually in your business you need to talk to somebody.
On that note, of talking to somebody, we are going to talk about communication on the next segment.
Yes.
Maneno ya mabenten kuslide ndani ya DM. Maneno ya ma slay queen kutafutana na ma sugar babies. Sugar babies, Bentens, vitu kama hizo. Basically what we're going to be talking about is the age gap when dating. We're going to be talking about the age gap, we're going to be talking about workplace relationships, and we're going to end talking about gender roles, money, and power. DJ Roy, take us away. Amani, take it away.
Hiyo ndo kile huyo mwanadada ameimba.
Kwa hiyo ukipenda penda.
All I heard was Otile Brown saying, bend over, piga deki.
Yeah? Piga deki, kupiga duster.
Piga duster. I know. Like literally clean the floor. You know?
Uone tu matini.
Uone vile tutatengeneza watoto na wewe. See how we're making beautiful babies. Otile Brown with Sanai.
Those two, they get into a studio.
It's magic.
And you're sure something good is coming.
It's magic.
And it isn't as nature baby making songs.
It's a bit like the combination of her herself here.
AfroFabb.
And me myself,
Atieno.
Hi. Hapo. Inakuanga tu.
Murder.
Madagascar things.
Hey, Madagascar. We should watch that Madagascar again.
Do your story. Leo tumeongea juu ya vitu mingi. Lakini kwa sasa we're going to talk about. What are we talking about? Communication nani? We were talking about
communication kwa
mtandao.
Dating younger, older, depending on kule uko. Unaweza date juu ama unaweza date chini.
Yeah.
Depending on how you want. Benten is allowed. Sugar babies is allowed. Kuja vile unataka.
Cradle snatching.
Hapana.
Where do you stand? No. Like okay, so to be fair, yeah. How old is too old and how young is too young when it comes to dating? Personally, I think age ain't nothing but a number. If someone is an adult, they're willing, able, and available.
Let's go.
Kinda. That is my humble opinion.
I date older.
Yeah?
I date older. Not good. No, let's see the oldest of dated.
Have you started going down your list?
It's never 10 years plus. So, like tuko within.
Yeah. I've not dated people who were 20 years older than me.
No.
I had like a daddy issues phase.
Hapo kwa daddy issues niko tu sawa kidogo. I think limit yangu ilikuwa inaisha not beyond 10 years plus. But because fine, I say I date older and it's not 10 years above. Or age difference, let me call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
is that only older? So you date older, but with a 10-year limit.
Maximum.
Yeah,
because that's what I've done.
Is that a conscious thing, or does it just happen?
I'm drawn to those people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm attracted to them.
People who are older.
Yes, because older is wiser most of the times.
Me, myself, and I, as an Atieno,
Don't leave us. Don't leave me. Do not leave me. Me, because I tried. Honestly, I tried. I was like, I've tried dating guys my age. Kuna kugonga mwamba na kuna kugonga mwamba.
Why
though? It just didn't work. I tried. Like, I think it was just... No, it didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking for reasons.
For me, I think dating people who are younger is a bit of a challenge for me. Yeah. But that's mainly because of life experience, you know? Yeah. Someone who's younger than you doesn't have as much life experience. So basically, sometimes you look at them and you think, why can you not see this? You see, why can you not see that if you do that, this is going to happen? So it's like you almost sometimes feel like you're mothering
them, and I don't want that.
And it's difficult to resist, and especially when you're a parent. Yeah. You know, it's very. I mean, you've seen these videos where this chick, she's like, she's got this cabenten, you know, and then she, like, honestly, when you look at these videos, it feels.
She's Jemima.
Exactly. Yeah. It feels like she's mothering him. You know, she speaks to him almost like it's, you know. And I don't know whether gender has anything to do with it. I don't know whether it's easier when older men date younger women than when older women date younger men, and especially when they're considerably younger and they themselves have kids. You know.
I think for women mostly it comes as it's almost natural because most women have that nurturing thing in them. Yeah. So I'd find that, are you okay? Are you okay? Like you come and see me in a sad mood, nini. You'll try and find out what's happening. Like you'll be involved. Like you'll really get in there on the emotional front.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, okay, then it's not emotional. Oh, what is it? Not sure. But for the guys, they'll be like, this looks like a problem money will solve.
Ladies,
go and make yourself happy.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Sometimes guys just think about nothing.
Yes.
Sometimes they're not upset. Sometimes they're just
blank.
thinking about nothing.
Blank.
Because unlike
they're
us,
not cheating in your
they
head.
are capable of doing that. So this is as a sideline. When you see your guy sitting there and you ask him, what's wrong?
What's on your mind?
I have
what is
this
it?
on good authority.
Yeah.
And they tell you nothing. I'm just chilling.
Leave the brother alone. Leave the brother alone. Sana ako blank. Ako blank. Like unaona vile ukiingia kwa vacuum. Mimi na ukisikiza kitu hakuna unasikia tu leave the brother alone. Like leave him.
Yeah, but
for us chicks, it's different. It's different because you're busy thinking about 79 things at the same time, and they're all questions, and many minutes later you'll have answers for all those. So I don't know. Like I think me sina shida. You want to date whoever you want to date. You want to date older. You want to date younger.
Yeah.
If it works for you, do you boo?
Yeah, but do you think that society views, and I'm not saying that I worry too much about what society thinks.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, do you think that women who date younger men are judged more harshly than men who date younger women?
100%. Aoni kama huyo mtoto ni mdogo? No, sir. The girl you're dating could be your daughter's age mate. Could be your grandchild. Lakini hapana, yeye ana shida. Huyu ni mwanaume. He wants to feel young again. Yeah, what about the chick who wants to feel young again and who wants Benten mwenye anajiweza anajiamini? What are these? Why the double standards? And you see, I think most people don't do it. Yes, exactly. So much coaxing into wacheni wivu. And most guys, kama unajiweza, good for you. Kama ujiwezi, saidika nani. Blue pill is for you. Sugar too.
They don't all need blue pills.
Unaona, kama unajiweza ni sawa. But I think most people don't follow their hearts because of what society has allowed to be normal.
Yeah.
And fine. Say you're married to a guy 40 years, it didn't work, you decide to divorce.
Yeah.
Best, if you can divorce a person, you're allowed to marry another one.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu, you realize, it's not working here anymore.
That's it.
So let's try something new.
Yeah.
Because, if it's not working, it's bad for you. You get rid of it so that you can get something that is good for you. It could be younger, it could be older.
Ladies out there, don't be ashamed of dating whoever, whichever age. The thing is, people will look at you or whatever race, and I'm going there. Whatever race, dating a mzungu doesn't mean you're a langa, and it doesn't matter how people look at you.
Those are their opinions.
Find love
wherever you'll find it. Wherever you'll find it.
Wherever you find it, however you find it, just love. This life is too short. We very recently lost our very own king. Wakanda forever. Yes. One of our
43 years young too.
43 years old.
Imagine.
Yeah. 43 years old. This guy, like I'm 1 year away from this guy. I'm actually 6 months, maybe even less.
Imagine.
So when we think about dating, for me personally, I don't care whether you're older, younger, whatever. As long as somebody is of age. Yani 18 kuendelea. Mtu ana ID, sikuna kitu ID. Kuna kitu.
The farther you are from 18 for me once. 18 it's a problem. Because you can imagine this guy dies at 43. Umejifungia because of what society will think. You will die without having ever loved a person.
For me,
so please. So please, wacha kujifungia.
Age, gender, race, whatever. Just go out there and love somebody.
I know of chicks who've married younger guys and they are happy.
Exactly.
And they have children now, wanaishi tu vizuri. Like when you decide, because this relationship is between nyinyi sio sisi.
Exactly.
Unajua when you go to bed nyinyi wawili mnajifunika blanketi moja, watu wawili, si watu 2 million.
Exactly.
So please love whoever you're going to love, whatever age they are, as long as hamnyanyasani, as long as it's not toxic, it works. Do you, boo?
But while we're loving whoever we're loving, be very careful about workplace relationships. Because this is where you eat. This is where your rent comes from. If it goes wrong, and for those people who've had workplace relationships that have not ended well, or that have ended in long-term marriages, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm not against any type of marriage in anywhere, and most people actually meet in the workplace because I mean you spend 8 to 10 hours a day, Monday to Friday,
most of your life.
So we're talking about maybe 40 to 60 hours a week, if not more for some people in this place. Chances of you meeting someone there are higher than chances of you meeting someone in the evening in 1824.
Bas, imagine 1824 unaenda mara ngapi kwa wiki baada ya kutoka kazini?
You know you're tired.
Friday, Saturday peke. And then you're at work Monday to Friday, or maybe to Monday to Saturday.
I think workplace relationships, just like any other relationship, if it's not a toxic thing, if it's not somebody being coerced, if it's not a boss forcing somebody to have a relationship with them because they have power over them, I think there's a place for them. You know?
So it should be, what you're saying, it is like workplace romance should be allowed.
Well,
to some level.
I don't think it should be forbidden.
It is forbidden. In most places it is. Like they find out at you and Nani are having a thing. Hi, my friend. Out the door. Sana most of the time it's both of you. Ama it's the langalia. Gani ni hasara tukipunguza. So they're like, this one, you don't bring so much to the company. Out ni nje. Well, I don't think it's fair though.
As long as it's not being conducted in the office
space. And then mukapendane nyumbani away from work.
You know, as long as it's not being conducted in the workplace, and as long as your relationship does not impact on your work, I don't think workplace relationships should be forbidden. However, if one of you is senior to the other, then obviously they have to look at people taking advantage of other people.
True.
You know what I mean? So obviously, it's like not just workplace relationship, but institutions as well. This is why in a lot of places, lecturers are not allowed by the letter of the law to have relationships with students. You know, I'm talking about university. I'm not talking about high schools. In high schools, if you're a teacher and you think you're having a relationship with a teacher, with a child, male or female, you're a pedophile. End of story.
Loosely put.
Exactly. But that is why, because obviously of that balance of power. You know? What is it that somebody, it's like we were watching this thing on Nigerian universities where ladies were being forced to have relationships, were being abused by their lecturers
for grades. And then he doesn't give it the grade because he didn't get it good. Girls, boys, do not sleep with your lecturer for grades. It is not worth it.
Exactly. Or even people who are subordinates, especially assistants, sleeping with their bosses, male or female, because they think that this is the way that I will keep my job. I mean,
the next person is going to come in and do the same thing, and honey, you'll be kicked back
to
where you
are.
Exactly. Once your flavor kushas, next, let's try the next one.
You know what I mean?
So,
and especially those bosses who have this tabia of
and a lot of them do, by the way.
As soon as they see, hey, fresh meat, they want to then
give me this one,
and then they leave it, and then the next one, and then the next one. You know, and we keep talking about toxic relationships.
On the prize, yes.
You know what I mean? If you're working in a place that you have to do that, do you really want to keep working
there?
In that place? How good is it for you as a human being? You know what I mean?
It's not a plan. It's not a plan. But what if say it's a big company, and say for example me, I like the director for whatever branch it is for the same company. We're not necessarily on the same say branch or something.
Yeah.
Maybe tulikutana tulienda kule team building, and then you merged all the companies, like the mother company and wale wengine.
Yeah.
So it's like you meet and you like each other, and you still work for the same company, like Umbrella.
Yeah.
It's the same company, but he's uko this branch. Yes, different departments and whatnot. Is that bad? Like,
when you say that it's forbidden in some companies, by the letter of the law, that would be forbidden. Because you're both working for the same company. But should it be?
I don't
because
think
for
it
me,
should.
it's good for team morale. A little bit of hanky-panky. Just as long as it's not in the office cupboard. You know, like seriously, should not be forbidden.
Yeah. What's that thing they say about Nani being a dull boy? There's that saying they say. Hey.
Johnny our dull boy.
No. So I don't think it should be forbidden, because, again, there's young guys who've come. They're getting the experience out here. They see somebody they like. You're in the same field.
Yeah.
Eventually, you'll start a family.
Yeah.
At least when we work in the same. Okay, we're working in the same field.
Yeah.
You have an idea, like even if you have to start a family later on, you know how to plan your life around it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So, bosses, kwani lenient kidogo tu, reconsider kidogo tu. That is my call, please. Yeah, because it's not entirely a sin, as long as it's not affecting my work.
Yes.
As long as I'm not in the supplies cupboard doing things to other things to other people.
Yeah.
I think they should be lenient with that law, kidogo.
Yeah.
Because
it's not law. It's just a
rule. Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Because 5 days of my week, man, niko pale. And that's wale wenye nasemanga, spouses are found in church. You're only in church 1 day a week.
And
for 2 hours max.
There is nothing wrong
and
with
there's like
finding
5,000
the love
people
of
in
your
the
life
church.
in church. But in life is like gambling. It's a game of numbers. Choose your odds. Where are you more likely to meet this person? You know, where are you more likely? But also, if you want to meet someone in church, spend more time in church. Don't just go
at
hour,
Sunday
2 hours
for those 2 hours, and then
join the choir, minister, join
fundisha Sunday
Sunday
school,
school.
teens club, huko ndani nini, like be present. Jitume.
Employ yourself in that church.
There's so many places to find.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Employ yourself in that
2 hours, and then you start blaming God. Oh God, but you won't give me somebody. I'm here every Sunday. Yes, you're only there on Sunday. Nani, wacha kublame God. Wacha kushughulisha Mungu pali hayuko. God only gives you what you can handle and what you work for. So please, ongeza.
Put the work.
Jitume. Hata kama ni kwa gym, atakupata hapo kwa gym, kwa kanisa, kwa shule,
hapo.
Kwa stage.
Hapo.
Guys, shake at your stage. Story for another day. Wait. Hiyo imenirudisha pande ya high school, lakini acha tuache hiyo story.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Again,
you
all
brilliant.
Fabulous. Please share this. Come in with Guza Mahali.
Yes.
If you enjoyed it, come on. You know,
yes.
and don't forget to join us again on Wednesday for Business Talk, Business and Wellness. And again on Friday for our Makasirika edition.
Tunaanlishingi hivi hiyo side nyingine ya hii wiki. Kamara dem. It goes down.
Send us your Makasirikos. Thank you so much to those who have already sent us their Makasirikos this Friday.
Yeah. List ishaanza
kumekiwa.
kumekiwa.
We're talking about whether marriage is relevant in 2020 or not.
Yeah.
And if it is or not, whether you think it is or not, do gender roles have anything to do with this? Do any the people who is earning more money?
Yeah.
Power struggles in marriage and in relationships.
Yeah.
Because if someone is earning more money, whether it's the man or the woman, are they the ones that hold the power? Is that how it's perceived?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty much, yeah.
So it's like, because now men and women are earning, is it perceived that the roles
the one that has more money is the boss, is the head of the family.
Exactly. And if it is, maybe it shouldn't. Because a lot of women out there are very accomplished, they earn a lot more than their men, but they're submissive. You don't have to be submissive, but you're still bado unafanya role yako. You know, you're still fulfilling your obligations as a wife, as a mother, as a cohabiter, as a female in that household.
Vile mnaishi kwa nyumba.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just because you're earning more doesn't mean the man should feel emasculated, because that's the kind of vibe I was getting when I had a chat with a couple of people, that because women are earning more, because women have more rights, because women are more educated, men are feeling emasculated. It is not. It
shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way, because at the end of the day, if you and your person really love each other, you'll sit down and discuss
100%.
these things. And there's no problem, because you can imagine if I'm earning more than the husband, like we can sit down and decide, okay, Sawa, since we have kids and whatnot, let's sit down. My money is enough to keep us afloat for this long. Yeah. The kids are home. Yeah. Let's do away with the nanny if we don't need the nanny, really. Stay home, raise the kids. Yeah. It's not bad to be a stay-at-home dad. Yeah. So you're not being emasculated, guys. It's just sit down and discuss with your partner what would work for you as a family.
It's about communication, and it's not about what society sees.
By the way, forget about what society is going to think, because at the end of the day, it's your family, not society's family.
100%.
Because don't let your happiness be held by what those other people think, because you don't know how they're running their homes.
100%.
So you have no business.
Just run their mouths.
Exactly.
Just run their mouth like water.
So there's nothing wrong. Whoever who's earning more money, at the end of the day, if you sit down, discuss, and decide whatever roles that are being played in that family, trust me, you guys will be happy.
100%.
Too. Like,
for me, as a parting shot, me as Atieno, me, myself, and I, just my own opinion, not that of that show or that of Galactic. Just me
as Atieno.
Live your life.
Yes.
This life is short. Do what makes you happy. True. Do what you wake up in the morning and feel good about. Do what you go to sleep at night and are able to sleep because your conscience is clear. Because you're not pandering to someone else's opinion. Because when they go into their houses, what they do is on them. If you want to get married, get married. If you don't want to get married, don't.
Okay.
If you want kids, have kids. If you don't want kids,
it's okay. You have your reasons, so follow them.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, follow your heart, people. Just love each other. Be kind to each other. And above all, as always, just be kind to yourself. Atieno, Anna, exit, left. I have a meeting with my accountant today. I'm a bit scared.
AfroFabb.
What is your parting shot today on this relationship
Leo, Nikipiga deki. When I'm looking good like this. What I think is, love yourself first, then you love others, and then love yourself enough to walk away from toxic situations.
100%.
Like, if you feel like this thing is not working for you, honey, leave. Leave. You're not chained there. You're not you've not been rooted there. So the moment you discover this is not working for me, it's okay. Leave it. Be it a relationship, be it a job, be it friendship, whatever kind of relations you have with people out there. And within yourself, if you feel like there's something bad that you're doing that is making you crumble every day, wachana nayo. Start from here, then it spreads outwards. Love yourself enough to walk away. Love yourself enough to say no to yourself and to toxic situations. Sawa? Mimi nawapenda vile tu nyinyi mnanipenda. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you.
We love you.
Have a good day. AfroFabb.
Everyone. And Kesho, September is starting. Let us walk into this month on the right foot. Take your right foot. Kanyaga hivi. Ukanyaga hivi
uingie September hivi. World high kujilove. Yo hati kipiga hivi kama ya the mask. Niko na shout out. Kwanza nimekumbuka. Today, on this 31st day of August 2020. Today is my brother's birthday. Hey, my brother. Kolo, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Nakupenda hivi. Aki una bahati nimekulando. Love you. Happy birthday, man. People, bless up. Nawapenda. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
DJ Roy.
Na muenjoy.
Nimemaliza.
Hata mimi nimetoka hivi.